Alright guys, we are going to take a look at Magic Duels today, which is, I guess, obviously the new Magic game. So if everything looks okay here, and everything sounds okay, I guess I'll get started here. Let me just tweet out that I'm doing this real quick. And there we go. All right, cool. So this is my very first launch of the game on my iPad anyway. So we'll see how this goes. So one thing that was kind of disappointing about this so far anyway is it doesn't seem like there's any kind of account management or anything like that to sync up your collection between iOS devices. As you can see, like, you launch the game and it just throws you into the Magic Duels kind of screen here, and like, there's no login, there's no sign up, there's nothing, which isn't really promising for a free-to-play game that requires you to, you know, collect things and make purchases and stuff like that. I mean, like, we kind of saw that with Fallout Shelter, and that it kind of sucks that your stuff is trapped on the individual device that I guess you start doing all your purchasing on. So I guess without further ado, let's just start on the story mode here, which probably is going to be the tutorial, I guess. So it's kind of going on for a while here. But I mean, I guess if you don't know the Magic universe, like, you play as a Planeswalker, and as you can see here, they have magical powers, hence the name of the game. That's Chandra. So here we go. That's the, so we have their first quest here. We learn the basics. Learn the basics of Magic to prepare for adventures ahead and unlock story mode. Alright, so we're going to earn 30 gold here by playing a skill quest. So hopefully the tutorial is brief here, because Magic is kind of a complicated game and I already know how to play. Yeah, it's morning here. I don't know what part of the world you guys are in, but definitely is morning in the Chicago area. Alright, so here we go. Eli versus the trading drone. Turn here.
Magic Duels. You are a Planeswalker, a powerful mage, dueling across the myriad worlds of the multiverse.
Alright, cool. So we're a powerful mage.
Your story starts with
This is going to be really basic, isn't it?
Designed to hone your skills and prepare you for combat.
Alright, cool.
If each player starts with a
God.
deck of cards called a library. Your library. Each turn, you draw cards from your
Alright, so
library.
we know how this
You win the
works.
game by
We have to
reducing
kill our
your opponent's
opponent.
Zoom in on any card by double tapping it. While zoomed in on a card, you can learn more about its abilities.
Where's
in
the
more
button that
info
says I've
box.
played Magic
Good
before?
job. You can zoom in on cards anywhere to learn more about them.
Okay. I don't know if we want notifications from this or not. Yeah, sure, what the hell. So, let's see here. How quickly we get thrown into a game. Alright, so we're learning how to attack.
To complete this skill quest, finish off for each creature you want to attack with. Tap and drag it to your opponent. You can
Confirm attack. We're just burning through the tutorial here.
creatures is one of the your untapped
Tragic duels.
can block the opponent's attacking creatures. A blocked creature won't deal to complete this skill quest. Survive your opponent's turn.
Alright.
To block an incoming
Oh
attack,
god, I've already
tap and
played.
drag one of your creatures to the attacking creature you want to block.
Alright, so hopefully it doesn't have us doing too much more, but I feel like it's going to.
Great job! By blocking the more dangerous creature, you survived the assault. Now it's your turn. First, play the land card. Now attack and win the game.
Confirm attack. Let's do this.
Excellent. Remember, only untap.
It's probably going to teach me how spells work now. Is there a way I can skip the tutorial? Well, the problem is, okay, so here's my question. Like, I don't want to necessarily skip this if I
Produced by your lands. To cast lightning elemental,
need those gold coins,
can't
right?
attack on the turn they're summoned. In this skill quest, will start on your opponent's turn. To
Alright, so
your elvish warrior can't block this turn because it's tapped.
I'll be able to block on my next turn. Alright.
You can summon creatures to the battlefield from your hand by casting creature spells. To cast a spell in your hand,
Alright. Confirm attack. There we go. Just doing this for the 30 gold. Let's see what that gets us.
well done. All your tapped cards include
Alright, we got our 30 gold.
for
Please
completing
go.
this skill quest, you've earned some coins. After you
Oh
finish
god, we
the
have to finish the campaign before we can do anything?
in the store to purchase monster packs containing
Alright. Alright, so let's kill this dude. He was a small group of street toughs. Alright, start duel. I feel like this game definitely needs a hey, I just want to play Magic button. Alright, welcome to my first real duel. Don't show again. Alright, Planet Plains, and Elite Vanguard. I guess they have us on 40 card decks. I wonder if the whole game is 40 card decks or 60. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so looks like the strong play here is to play a land and get one of these guys out. Then attack. Confirm attack, and here we go. 2 damage to the face. Now, what's he gonna play? Glory Seeker. I have a handful of those too. Plains, Glory Seeker, and then an Elite Vanguard. So swinging for 5, probably get 2 through, which is okay. I still feel like this game is really slow compared to how you would just play like Paper Magic. But whatever. Flying. I don't know what playing this skill quest is going to do. Oh god, does this bring me out of the game? Oh, fuck my life. Why did I do this?
Creature cards have icons on the left side.
I hope I get gold for this. Oh, fucked up there. Oh well.
Each attacking Welkin turn has flying.
Oh god, what if I don't want to? Jesus, get me out of this. Well, see, now here's my question. If I quit the current skill quest, does that bring me back to my game before? Hopefully it does. Okay, good. Maybe? Alright, good. So, play a land, then, I guess this guy is the good dude to play. Not interested in playing the skill quest. Alright, so getting through with probably 2 damage, I guess. Yeah, good morning, guys. Thanks for joining me on an early stream, I guess, or a late stream if you're not in the United States. Alright, so through with 2, have a flyer up that can do something. He's not going to have anything that can attack unless he has a guy with haste, which he does not. So I'm just going to dump my hand out. Then swing in for 6. 4 should get through, unless he's got something crazy like a guy with flash or removal, but considering this is the first thing we're playing, I kind of doubt that. Because this is kind of in the bag here. I guess I don't know what kind of mass removal will be in this game, but it seems like these decks are just real basic creatures, so should be pretty safe. Another Eagle of the Watch. Just attack with all. Confirm attack. Probably like have 6 damage get through there. Alright, so looks like we need one more turn to win, I guess. Yeah, because I'll have 4 flying coming through. He doesn't have enough blockers, so in the bag. Yeah, Hearthstone is kind of interesting compared to Magic because there's no real interaction amongst players. Like at any point in this, I can, well, I mean, if I had any instance or anything like that, I could respond to what he's doing as opposed to Hearthstone. Like the only response that you have is like having a secret out, which isn't much of a response at all. That was kind of my original complaint with Hearthstone, but I guess the more I've played it, I've kind of gotten over that. Considering it seemed kind of stupid that my main complaint with Hearthstone was that it wasn't Magic, so. Let's see what we get for beating this guy. I think we get like 30 coins or something like that. Alright. An achievement and everything. So we have 40 coins total. Got some Chivos. It's progressing the plot. You know, what's always seems strange to me about the Duels games is how they try to like, no thanks, not reading. Try to inject like plot into the game, which kind of seems weird because I don't know. I guess like the plot of Magic sets are always kind of read between the lines of the flavor of the cards, and it's always kind of strange to me to have them be like force feeding you the plot, I guess. Oh, so it's 150 coins for a booster? God, we're gonna get like 1 booster out of this during this whole tutorial section.
A turn in Magic is broken into several phases. At the start of your turn, you'll untap all your tapped cards and draw a card.
I mean, I guess it's cool they're teaching you the phases and stuff like that.
Creatures attack and block. All damage dealt to creatures heal. This skill quest starts in your first main phase.
Ugh.
A Darkslick Drake stands between your Elvish warrior and victory.
Find a way to attack and win the game. The way that we attack is unsummoning this bro. Attack with all, confirm attack, and that's our 2 damage in. Playing each quest helps with adding coins. And the problem is, like, this stuff is so basic that.
Casting the right spell at the right time can be the difference between defeat and.
I don't know, like maybe you should be able to like complete a test and just get the tutorial coins and everything else. All right. You never know if in these games if playing stuff on your second main phase is better, like if the AI cares at all about this. see what kind of deck this guy is playing. It's like something pretty similar to mine again. I mean, the problem is Magic is good, but you have to get into it. Like, when just watching this, like, I could definitely see how you could get a wow, this is boring kind of vibe to it. So the tutorials start really slow, but like the meat of the game is actually like, you know, unlocking cards and building decks and competing in whatever kind of metagame there's going to be online. Which kind of remains to be seen. I mean, it just came out, so we'll see. All right. So he's got a flyer too. I guess we'll trade on those. I guess we'll play this skill quest, get the coins.
Instants are tricky and can be cast at any time. On your turn, on your opponent's turn, even during combat. After you cast an instant, it has an effect on the game, and then is put into the graveyard.
Okay.
For example, in this skill quest, your opponent has 6 life. Find a way to...
Alright, so attack with all, confirm attack. Is he gonna declare? Alright, cool.
Whenever it's your...
Stop timer. Wait, how do I get this to do it? So choose, oh, alright, there we go. It was already targeted though, that's weird. Alright, we win. Yeah, it's kind of weird to compare Hearthstone and Magic because it's like the really only similarity between the two games is they both use cards. So
If you have an instant you might want to cast, be ready to stop it.
So yeah, let's see, what do we want to do this turn? I think holding on to Glorious Charge is probably better, because I guess next turn he'll attack with his guy, I can block with my flyer. Actually, let's get this dude out. And then we'll attack with just that guy and see if he blocks with his flyer, which would be kind of crazy. Or if he lets it go through. Alright. Yeah, I kind of agree on the randomness of Hearthstone. Like, honestly, that's one of the big things that kind of pulled me out of Goblins versus Gnomes was how much of the game's mechanics leaned on the total randomization of stuff, you know, which, I mean, I see what they're going for, and, you know, when you watch the developer talks from BlizzCon and stuff like that, it makes sense, like, why they went in that direction, because, like, you know, they are right in that if you get some super lucky Ragnaros kill or something like that, like, that's something you talk about with your friends, like, forever. God, I would love to get some mana here. Alright, so what's the play here? I definitely want to get the most value out of Glorious Charge, so I feel like I want to hold on to that. I guess getting him an Eagle out, attacking with everything to clear my board and hope to get more mana next turn. Because we haven't drawn a land this entire game, which means there's a high probability of the next card being a land. Yeah, because Glorious Charge right now isn't really going to save any of my guys. Alright, let's just do that. feel like I'm probably overthinking these easy tutorial levels too. They're probably just expecting you to play cards and throw them at your opponent. Alright, so what's 1 through? That's interesting. Trades there. This dude doesn't do anything cool, does he? No. Huh. So he's got the land advantage on me. He's going to swing in for 2. No, he's not going to swing in for 2. That's weird. Alright, so now I can get 2 of these guys out, and then attack with my flyer, and then next turn I'll probably blow Glorious Charge, and I guess it depends what he plays. I don't know, I guess I might as well just attack with all. I need to overthink it. Alright. Let's see what he plays here. Nothing. Okay, great. I guess we'll just Glorious Charge now. No point in really being fancy. Attack with all. Get him down to 1 life unless he does anything crazy. Which he does. 3 damage to a creature. Okay. So what's he going to take out? Probably might do the flyer, yeah. I don't know about an update on this. Like, it's either an oversight that they are requiring 64-bit devices, or it's just kind of a requirement to get the game to run. It's hard to say, really. Typically speaking, though, iOS games don't seem to get updated to add more hardware support. So yeah, let's see. He's got 1 nerd out. So we'll see what we draw. So Glorious Charge is not going to get us there this turn, but it will get us there next turn. So, I mean, knowing that his deck has removal is, you know, whatever. I know these guys are super valuable to me. Gonna lose 1 to a block. He'll go down to 2. I love your face. Thank you. Alright, so this should be game next turn. Yeah, I mean, we'll dump our hand just for fun. And attack with all, confirm attack, and it's coins in the bank. Alright. So 90 of 150 coins needed. Oh, deck upgraded. Cool. I don't know what we got for the deck upgrade, but I mean, I'll take it, I guess. No word on Golden T-Mobile, but should follow up on that. That's actually, let me put that on my to-do list while this loads. Actually, there's tons of time to do this during the game because how slow the game is.
You can have multiple creatures grouped together to block a single attacking creature. This is a good way to gang up on a larger threat. Your opponent
All right.
chooses how the attacking creature deals damage to your blockers.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with the beta. Um, it seemed like when we saw it at GDC, was that GDC or WWDC? One or the other. Um, it seemed like they were pretty feature complete. I don't know.
Deal its excess damage to the defending player. You'll see trample and group blocking in action in this skill quest. To complete it, block the incoming
Right.
attack and win on your next turn.
Double
To block
blocks.
an incoming attack, tap and drag one of your creatures to the attacking creature you want to block.
Just live stream all day. I don't know. I'll probably live stream this for a while. And we'll see what else comes out. Definitely want to do another stream with Don't Starve whenever that appears. App Store's been real weird these days. Let's play this land just for shits. It lets me. Alright, cool. Alright. Yeah, kind of come in a strange spot with what to do on Wednesday posts. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the kind of coming tonight thing that we do. Like, people really look forward to that. And previously it worked pretty well because we could, you know, like keep an eye on what's going on in New Zealand and things like that, and we would have a whole list of games that you could look forward to that night. But in the last 3 weeks, I guess, for whatever reason, people have just been releasing stuff
All
worldwide.
attacking and blocking creatures deal combat damage at the same time. However, in this skill quest, withstand your opponent's assault and attack on you.
Let's withstand his assault. So what does this dude do that's cool? Can't be blocked by walls. So let's see. Blocks, stop the timer.
A timer counts down whenever.
Play this and this guy. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'll follow up on Golden Tee and see what happens. I need to see if I can round up that dude's email address. Because it wasn't like the Golden Tee that was making it. It seemed like. Alright, block from attack. Turn up which sound? My mic or the game sound? Not really missing anything in the game sound other than the lady reading. And very quiet background music. Alright. The show on the road here. Let's take a look in the options and see if there's anything we can do to speed up all these animations. Alright, so don't need the zoom played cards, I don't need the combat animation. Don't need hints or tips. I guess I don't really know what the difference is between simplified targeting and normal, so we'll just leave that. Alright, well, hopefully that speeds things up a little bit. Oh cool, I don't have to confirm cards being played anymore. That's nice. I'll just swing in for 2. That's really all we can do, and advance the turn. So one thing that I wish they would add to these games, which they still haven't, is the ability to just like skip the rest of your turn. Because for instance, when you're playing Paper Magic, like at the start of the game, you would basically just play a land and hit and say go, you know, like land go. Another creature dies, tap this dude. But in this, it's like if I just wanted to play land and do nothing, I would still have to sit through every single phase of my turn, which mean, I guess it's okay. Let's see. I guess we'll swing in with everything, because why not? That dude will die. I'll get in for 2. We'll see if he does on his turn. Gloom Widows. 3/3 with reach. Wait, you can only block creatures with flying? Oh, that's interesting. So I guess there's no point in attacking with that guy until I can buff him up. Which, I guess we'll Glorious Charge next turn? I guess it depends if I get a land. So I'm going to hold back my flyer because he's just going to get killed. Swinging for 2 because he can't block. So let's see what he plays. Nothing. I guess I shouldn't have turned off the card zoom stuff. So when this dies, put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. Alright, so... I guess in the interest of playing intelligently, we'll attack first. Oh, this guy would be good to get out. Well, if I can attack and wipe his board and make him mill some of his cards, it's probably better. Let's see. So, attack with all. Firm attack, wait for him to declare blockers. Cool, so he's double blocking with that guy, okay. Even better. Now why doesn't it let me assign damage? Because I would have totally killed the zombie guy over that, but whatever. I wonder if that's part of simplified targeting. Let's actually try turning that. Well, I guess you can order blockers now, huh? Alright, so what's this they got out in one of those guys? Alright, so the play here is to play that dude. Guess we'll swing in. Because he either loses his 2 guys, double blocks to kill my 2/4. Oh, okay. No, this game's free to play. There's going to be in-app purchase stuff, but you just have to play through the tutorial to see the store. What's this dude? Return target creature enchantment from your graveyard to your hand. What is he returning? Spider. Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn the card zoom stuff back on. Because the graveyard stuff went pretty quick there, and I don't know if there's a way that you can pull up any kind of game log like you can like in Hearthstone. Alright, so I guess I might as well play this dude. go ham. Alright, so we should, unless he has a way, oh, he's going to play the spider, so I'll have a way to block my flyer. That's not great. Although if he was going to play it, I feel like he would have played it by now. I don't care, he can hit me for 4, that's fine. Yeah, it'd be cool if there was more like golf sim games, but I don't know what the deal is with that. It seemed like back in like 2011, 2012, when you could get away for selling a game for $5 or something like that, there was a lot of really good golf games, but now, not so much anymore. So we are in a not fantastic spot here. Because this dude, alright, so let's think about what's going to happen here. Chances are he'll block my flyer with the spider, but the double strike will kill the spider, but it'll also kill my guy, so that's not fantastic. This dude will swing in for 2. He's probably going to have to block it because he doesn't want to get that much lower. So he'll lose one of his zombies, probably mill. Although I guess if he doesn't block, he loses, so he'll have to block something. So if he loses one of his zombies and one of his guys, he has potential to swing in for 4 next turn. Or I guess 8. Alright, so let's see what happens here. This kind of comes down to how he blocks. And I guess what I get next turn, but this deck seems like it kind of sucks, so. Alright, so he's letting 2 through. That's interesting. So yeah, you're going to attack with everything predictably. Have to block. I'm probably not going to have enough to get up over the top next turn. Yeah, this is not looking great. Alright, so I need to... I basically needed to hold that Glorious Charge or whatever to do 1 more point of damage, because all I can kind of do is stop the bleeding and hope for a flyer, maybe? So I attack with this guy, I'm not going to have a blocker up. Like, I need to block both guys. So I guess we'll see what happens. This game might be a wash, though. Which kind of sucks, this is a boring tutorial game. Alright, so I have to block both. I can't imagine what I could draw that would be good. That's not what I needed. But I mean, I guess as long as he's not playing dudes. See what he plays. I'm kind of just waiting this out here now. Maybe we should just start over. I don't know. Alright, well that will do the trick to get rid of this guy. But at best we're going to like absolute best case scenario, we end up with 2 without creatures on either side. Alright, so let's see what it is. Alright, good. We might have a chance here, so we need to get... Alright, good. A flyer with vigilance, that's great. So this might come around, maybe. I guess we'll see what he plays. He could play that stupid spider. Ugh. Each player loses 1 life. Great. Alright, so at this point he must block. Ugh. Don't need to play land. I'll just hold it. I don't think the AI is smart enough to know that I'm holding on to something and whatever, but let's see, what's the play here? I guess I could hold on to this guy. See what he does next turn. If he doesn't attack on his turn and I get like glorious charge, oh no, he still would die. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's a really strong move either way. Alright, well, whatever, we'll trade. See what happens. Best case scenario, he keeps playing those guys and we end in a weird stalemate. I guess I'll play this land just in case I get some ridiculous creature next turn. Seems unlikely. Alright, so he's got nothing. That guy is a strong play for us. Alright, so could really use a glorious charge to get me through that guy. Alright, I'm just gonna hold lands now because why not? He has to block, so I'll be able to kill him. Keep my guy. And then maybe win next turn? I like $4,000 with the magic. I couldn't even begin to guess how many, how much money I've spent on magic. Like, it's obscene. Let's see here. Like, it's definitely in the thousands. The matter of though, is it single thousands or is it tens of thousands? I couldn't guess. Alright, so that was a very slow rolled game, so hopefully the next one will be faster. So 2 more battles before we can get into hopefully deck building and more interesting things.
Enchantments are powerful cards that stay on the
How far are you been using? Oh, I guess we haven't had enchantments yet.
Use the enchantment in your hand to win the game this turn.
Buff my dudes up and go nuts. Yeah, I'll definitely see what's going on with Golden Tee as soon as I can. Let's see if I even have any emails that are matching Golden Tee right now. Oh, cool. So that was I was able to change the blocking order by turning off something in the menu. I don't remember what it was exactly, but let's see, Golden Tee. Let's see, it looks like the last thing I have in my email about Golden Tee is someone asking how to get in the beta. Yeah, that's it. I guess maybe they messaged me on Skype or something.
Auras are a special type of enchantment, most attached to a single creature, and effect only to complete this skill quest.
Right.
Find a way to win this turn. You'll need to use both positive and negative auras.
4, 1, alright, so we have enough to... So I need that on that guy, and pacifism on their 4/4. I don't know. We're not able to really do anything until we get to the tutorial. So presumably you can play with friends. I'm pretty sure that you can because they have two-headed giant in there.
Make a massive threat to dominate the battlefield.
All right.
Some cards put +1/+1 counters on creatures. A +1/+1 counter increases in this skill quest. Your opponent is about to create a massive army and obliterate you.
All right. Play this dude, buff up that guy, and attack in. Yeah, I've never played Don't Starve either. It's like one of those PC indie games that everyone talked about, but I don't really play a lot of PC stuff anymore, so no real experience with it.
Very nice. Some decks are based on casting a creature and piling on +1/+1.
All right, let's see what the next thing has in store for us. Doesn't look like we can throw our hands back yet, so I wonder if these hands are like auto-generated based on what you should be getting, because the mana to card distribution seems pretty good, and they're giving you hands that have pretty reasonable mana curves. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about Don't Starve other than it's just one of those games that like everyone's always talking about. So we'll hang on to Glorious Charge until we can get maximum value. That was kind of a mistake. The previous game, which dragged on for fucking ever. Three 3/1 Vigilance, huh? Alright. That is a-okay with me. Guess get our flyer out so we can start pinging away for 2. Presuming he doesn't have a way to block on. Just attack with all. See if he blocks, probably will, maybe? No blocks. Well, Papers, Please is a really good game. So I don't know, I mean, I feel like that hype is kind of justified. in a way, anyway. Let's see, do you care about blocking? This guy doesn't have first strike or anything, does he? I think he just has vigilance, yeah. So I'll take the 3, that's fine. This dude attacks each turn if able. Oh, Honor of the Pure, that's pretty sweet. That'll definitely kill one of his dudes. So I guess the play here is to attack with all, see what he blocks, potentially Glorious Charge, depending. You're gonna have to block something. Wait, no blocks? For reals? Or is the AI thinking? Let's see, if we Glorious Charge, this one dude will survive and I'll get in for 4, so I might as well. Yeah, this war of mine I'm pretty excited for too. So we've got a pretty decent lead on this guy. 5-2 is formidable. But I mean, I'm going to be able to kill him if he attacks. Well, I guess he dies either way. I'm not really losing too much if I lose this guy, which he'll probably block with, or maybe not. We'll see. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, as expected, he blocks in with that, which I mean I'm fine with keeping him with no creatures while I've got significant board presence over him. Seems fine. Search your library for a land, put in tapped, okay. So I don't know what he could be ramping up into. I guess nothing. Huh. That's kind of expensive for that card. Let's see here. So this will be swinging in for 6 unless he has removal. He's playing red, so he probably does. Although I guess I don't know what are in these burrito decks, the tutorial decks anyway. So no removal. This is a almost guaranteed win next turn. Unless he has something absolutely insane, which I don't, nope, nothing. Right, I guess just add insult to injury, we'll play that guy and pump this dude up just for fun. Because with the amount of achievements in this game, it's like really in your best interest to do crazy stuff, it seems like. Alright, so we are on to our final tutorial match. Yeah, so it was a good thing I did that because we're playing up into this next thing. I don't know why it doesn't tell me, like, it just says my deck is upgraded, but doesn't tell you like what is happening. Alright. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Another fairly decent hand. What's this dude do? Exile target creature your opponent controls. Alright. We're finally seeing some removal in game, on our side anyway, so that's cool. Attacking for 2. What is this? When Brain Magnet enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose a non-land card from it. So we can almost promise that Banisher Priest is going to go. Although, I don't know, I guess all 3 of these cards are pretty strong, so I would take Banisher Priest if I was him. Yep. But Honor of the Pure is especially juicy, so good to go here. And like that's enough damage that he's probably gonna block, and I'll get my guy back. Unless you let 7 through, that would be kind of. Well, I guess so. All right. Sounds good to me. Yeah, you can attack for 1. That's fine. Needs another Constellation. Alright, so whenever Grim Guardian or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life. Okay. Again, that's fine. Blocking either of my dudes with that guy isn't going to kill him, so it's fine. If I get 1 more land, I'll either... Probably Supply Line Cranes would be better. Yeah, I don't know. There hasn't been much talk about Splendor, huh? I mean, I know that's supposed to come out too, but it's kind of weird. Alright, so another life lost from this guy. Which, again, is fine. Hopefully I get another land so I can get my flyers out. Oh, well, whatever. It's just as good. Four-2 is a pretty decent creature when the board is so meek on his side. Oh, he's buying with Brain Magnet. Alright. So I guess the question here is, how much do we care about having that guy back? Because I could kill the Grim Guardian. I think I messed that up. Well, whatever. Banisher Priest is good. -1/-1 for each swamp you control. That's not great. I would say this game is good if you never played Magic before, because they are very heavy on leaning on the tutorial-ishness of these games. So let's see. This guy is better because at least he'll survive if he gets double blocked. and he'll for sure kill one of them, so that probably seems like the better thing to do. Anyway, yeah, Duels of the Planeswalkers games originally started as like a really fantastic way to basically just learn how to play Magic. And that's definitely true with this one, it seems like. I mean, it's kind of annoying for me to play because I've been playing Magic for most of my life, so a lot of this is super basic, but um, you know, if that doesn't describe you, then it's certainly a great way to get into it. Alright, so let's see what this guy does. Whenever Doomlake, Giant, or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, creatures your opponent control get -1/-1 until end of turn. Okay. So this is where Banisher Priest is going to come in handy. I'm glad that I didn't waste that on something stupid. Alright, so let's get rid of this nerd. Attack with all. He's going to block the 4/3. I'll kill his dude, get in for 3, and then probably win next turn. This game is Magic Duels. I don't have it listed on like the Mob Crush What's Playing thing because it's not on there yet. Alright, so this is pretty much a slam dunk, depending on, yeah. I guess I'll keep playing guys just for fun, but. Magic Duels, that's what it's called. It's out on the App Store right now. Alright, well, that was smart. So I'll only attack with my flyer. I mean, there's no real reason to slam that guy into him because I'm not going to be able to kill him, so. Next turn, he's definitely dead though, unless he can either remove 2 guys or get out 2 dudes with reach or flying, so. Yeah, I mean, the problem with these card games is they have a lot of art assets in them, and like, you know, if you can, you know, zoom in on a card like that and it looks super crisp and stuff, like that's a pretty high res image. Yeah, sure, attack me for 4, that's fine. I guess you could pump that guy, so maybe that was dangerous, but I kind of doubt it. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, so keep playing dudes just in case there's achievements for that, but otherwise this is a win. And then we can go to the store and buy something, hopefully. Alright, so I guess I probably should have played that tutorial I skipped because I probably would have gotten 15 gold coins off that, which would have been enough to buy 2 packs, but so far we got enough for 1. Super dramatic cutscene. Yeah, I've got a 120 gig iPad, and it's surprising how easy it is to fill up with how big games are these days. Alright, so progress on our counters achievement. So we have 3 boosters for completing the story. we've learned the basics. A special prize awaits me in the store. A starter box for free. What is this going to get us? Oh, this is kind of nice. So we can open all boosters. I wish you could do that in Hearthstone. It's kind of annoying. All right, well, let's go back to the store right now and take a look. So, 2 boosters for 300 coins. Don't enough yet. So 150 coins a pop. Guess we'll see how that pans out as we keep playing the game. What's our rare? Oh, cool, legendary. Oh, neat. All right. So let's see what else we got on the store side here. So we saw we could buy with these. How much are coins? So 150 coins, essentially, a pack of cards is $2. Seems kind of expensive, but how does that compare to Hearthstone? I feel like it's similar. I don't remember. I only pulled up on my phone. So yeah, I guess if we wanted to really get everything, we would go for the best value at $40. But it's hard to say if that would get you everything, right? Let's see here. So what do we get for new cards? How do I sort? I want to sort by rarity. Can I do that? Guess not. Maybe I should have looked at the packs as I opened them. How do I at least like, oh, show owned cards, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you would call that a paywall, really. I mean, like, I'm, totally able to play this fine. I mean, I guess we'll see how janky of a deck we end up putting together. Seems like the starter pack just gives you like a load of commons to work with, so that's cool. I mean, presumably you have a ton of land and stuff, so nothing super amazing. I mean, I guess this dragon is kind of cool. Draw an additional card. Huh. That's interesting. All right, let's create a new deck then. Can I create a new deck? Why can't I do that yet? Battle mode is where you put your decks you create to the test. Okay. So the battle allows you to play a wide variety of opponents. Versus battle against other players. The ultimate test of skill. Oh, two-headed giant. Cool. Let's try to make a deck now. So the deck wizard is like one of the really cool features of this game over previous iterations of Duels of the Planeswalkers, because it like really walks you through everything. So like, here, check it out. Gives you several like archetypes that you can work with. So magical armor is probably a bunch of enchantments and stuff like that. Horde's Thunder is probably like a tiny dude rush deck. This seems like a control deck. Let's see. I typically, like when I play Magic, I typically play like rush decks like this. So let's try a Boros all-out assault kind of thing. Oh, and while we're at it, let's see. While this is loading, so in Hearthstone, you can buy 2 packs for $3. So packs are a little bit cheaper, both as far as in-game coins and real money is concerned. Let's see, so welcome to Deck Wizard, creatures and more. So to start things off with this, you basically choose like which creatures that you want, and it intelligently kind of controls the card pool at the top. So it's kind of like drafting in Hearthstone, but instead of given different shitty cards you pick from, like it's actual good cards that is building a cohesive deck and stuff. So of these cards, it seems like Knight of the White Orchid is really good. Let's see. Like I guess you don't really need to worry too much about your mana curve because it'll like do that automatically for you. So let's see if we can stick primarily in white with a bunch of flying stuff. So these guys seem pretty strong. All right, so right now it's kind of like steering me back into red. Seems good. So right now we have a lot of double white. So probably don't want to take Ember Hauler. Goblin Arsonist. Goblin Arsonist. Like a bunch of little dorky dudes here. I don't know if we're going to get enchants later to make the Flaring Flamekin a good card or not. Let's see. I guess we'll see. I mean, like, the whole idea of this is you're not supposed to be able to make a bad deck, so. Well, it's really giving me a lot of the same cards. Not very interesting so far. Alright, so there's my 14 creatures, I guess. Team support. We want Inferno Fist or Kytheon's Tactics. So we can either get enchant creature you control to give them +2/+0 with a sacrifice to do 2 damage. And targeted removal is always good. Otherwise, a 2/2/1. I feel like, I don't know, I mean, it's a sorcery, so it's not. I don't know if we're going to get enough. Realistically, you're going to have enough in the graveyard to do. Although I guess I really only have the choice of these, huh, because of my card pool, so. Well, we'll add them and see what happens. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't have much choice. All right. Definitely gonna need some. All right, well, let's pull this dude in. Definitely want my rares. I feel like I got 2 Perilous Mirrors. It's probably more than enough. Target removal is always good. I don't know if target note might be good, but I don't really like dudes that continually attack each turn unless they're really fast, because you need to get them out before they have anything worthwhile to block. And a 5/3 for 4 that's attacking a lot might not be great. Let's do 2/2 First Striker. Fuck it. Guess those guys could be good. This is a really shitty deck so far, though. See, now the Flaring Flamekin is starting to look better now that I've got. Oh yeah, I I guess let's get this guy since we have so many enchantments. Elite Vanguard and Foundry Street Denizen are both good. Alright, so let's see how that goes. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what other new releases are that super interesting right now. I mean, I guess we can take a quick look on the forums just to see what else got posted. Sort by thread start time. So it looks like since I posted that thing, if Forever Lost Episode 3, Shooting Stars by Noodle K, Crumble City, Find the Line, new Chilingo game. I mean, Forever Lost maybe. Shooting Stars I'd like to check out. I'm really just waiting for the rest of the games to show up tonight. It's kind of a weird day so far for releases. So yeah, I don't know. Alright, let's try this deck out. They've added lands for me, that's cool. I don't really like tap lands, but I guess I don't really have much of a choice. Alright, let's choose an avatar that matches my deck. What do we got here? Oh, this guy looks scary. Let's do him. And what background do we want? That's kind of neat. I guess that guy kind of belongs in, I don't know, let's do the fiery city looking thing. Alright. Shitty deck. Wonder if we should just try to instantly just go online with this absolutely terrible deck. So anyway, this was something kind of cool that the Wizards people kind of walked me through when I met with them at E3. So Solo Battle here is a, if this is a game that I'm thinking of, it's yeah, randomized, always different against a AI deck, and the AI deck like kind of makes a different kind of deck for you to fight up against every time, and with different difficulties depending on which, you know, increase the reward tier. Presumably as the different difficulties come into play, like the rarity of the cards in your opponent's deck change, but right now we only have access to easy. Probably unlock medium after we beat an easy guy, so let's see what we got here. Now the gloves are off and the tutorial is over with our terrible, terrible deck. I really want to play this for free for a while to see how long I can get away without buying anything. Alright, so let's see here. 3 lands, that would be a really strong turn 2. But I don't have a second plains. But those are alright, but I mean, worst case, we do nothing on turn 2, and turn 3 I get one of these guys out, we'll wait for plains. Like, it would be amazing. Alright, so if opponent plays first, I'll get 2 draws potentially by the time that I need to play Knight of the White Orchid, so I guess we'll try this. I don't know what's worse that happens. So let's see. He also has a Goblin Arsonist. So we are going to be doing the exact same thing. Let's see what he does. He can attack in for 1, play another dude. Yeah, that's not great. Player casts 2 or more spells last turn. I don't have the ability to do that yet. So this is going to be bad news bears for me. Because there's like no point in blocking that, because my dude will just get obliterated. That is really fast. All right, let's think about this. Do we want to block? Essentially kill that guy off. Well, no, here, next turn I'll throw Inferno Fist on him, and at least then I can block and kill him. But in the meantime, we're soaking 4 damage. Boros Guild Rate would be good, but I need the extra land right now to play my Inferno Fist. So I think we're going to just do this. Inferno Fist this guy. Turns him into a 3-1. So at least we can trade next turn. No real point in attacking because I need him to block. Alright, so he's played tap lands now, so his tempo's getting slower. I'm going to do that next turn because I need 2 white. Alright, another Goblin Arsonist. Not a super huge threat right now. Doesn't block, okay, so... And another Plains is real good right now. But, I mean, we're equal on these, so... Not a super win. Although having a first striker out is good. Problem is I can't really attack because it would just be a total wash. I guess we'll just continue. There's not a whole lot we can do. Let's see what he does. It's additional cost. Sacrifice a creature. You know what that means. He's gonna sacrifice this guy, ping my dude for 1, then I'm not gonna have ability to block. Clever, clever. Yep. I guess we can just deal 1 damage to him, so... Not great. I should have done it to the face, but whatever. A little play mistake on my part. Which puts us in a really not great place right now. So I guess we can afford the tap land here, get this guy out. I'm going to have to start blocking because otherwise I'm going to die in 3 turns, which is fast. Yeah, like I don't even know what I could get at this point. Maybe I let him through this time and then get another guy out and at least, like, best case scenario I can double block. But this is going to be a hard hole to climb out of. Play another mountain. So I can play 2 dudes this turn, so... That's good. And I can swing it for 2, because I'll still be able to have enough to block his guy. So might as well do that. Unless he's sitting on removal, he has 2 cards and all his mana open. Alright, good. I mean, that would be kind of crazy to burn a spell on, so... I finally got that off. Play here. So if I block with my 2/2, he survives, but then likely gets pinged and dies. Alternatively, if I block with this guy, both die, I keep my other two creatures, and I ping for 2 to the face, which seems pretty decent. Probably the best thing you could have done there. Oh, I really would have loved some kind of enchantment to buff these guys up, but... Because, yeah, I need an enchantment on it, right? Yeah. Shit. What the... That's not great. Does he have any zombie cards in his graveyard? No. Alright, well... That could have been worse. I guess. Ravaging Blaze deals X damage to charge a creature. And he has Spell Mastery, so this is not going to be great. I kill my guy and what, ping me for 4 as well? Yeah, fantastic. I have absolutely nothing to play this turn. I'm not sure if my chat is still working. Might be. Alright, exile the top card of your library. Great. So we are dead here. I don't know if this game is as good as... it's all a matter of opinion as to whether or not it's better than Hearthstone, honestly. Like, it's totally different. It's like... The only real similarities are the fact that the game has cards. Alright, so that dude buffed up, but he's still a 4/2. I guess we'll see what happens next turn. Let's see. I mean, I think they're both worth playing. It's a personal preference thing more than anything else, you know. Alright, so he did nothing. And this dude might actually swing the tide here. I guess we'll sacrifice, kill that guy. At least then I can attack him for 2. Might win this yet, but it doesn't seem likely. Oh shit. If he plays a guy with haste next turn, I'm really in trouble. Play nothing, okay. I guess I'll spread my damage out. Continue. Attack with all. Let's see what he's holding. I mean, he has mana to play basically anything. So he takes it, okay. So I can sacrifice that Inferno Fist, but it's not going to get me there, so might as well just see what happens next turn. If he plays a little dork, I can deal with it. Okay. So I guess we're winning just because his deck stalled out, which, I mean, I'll take it, sure. Does not feel like a great win, though. Because it's very frustrating to sit there when you're playing and have just tons of land and no cards to play. Alright, so if you get 5 coins per win against a AI opponent, that is kind of a lot of playing to get. I've unlocked every play mode. Cool. Alright, so as a community, play 500,000 lands in multiplayer duels. We'll get 40 coins for that. Otherwise, I have 1 quest to do 20 plus 1 plus 1 counters for 20 coins. Man, the amount of coins you get in this really doesn't seem that great. But, I mean, I guess they kind of have to do it that way, since it's a free-to-play game and all. Let's see what kind of quests. Alright, so those are the quests that we can do. Various achievements. I don't think achievements reward coins, do they? Well, so we play 2 more games and win, I can buy another pack, which that seems alright. Let's try playing online against someone. Final challenge, Planeswalkers. Sure. Earn 10 coins, whatever. This thing meaning what? Mob Crush? Mob Crush is really awesome. I'm kind of very impressed by it. Like, it even works in the TouchArcade app. You can watch it straight in the app, which is really nice.
Planeswalker cards represent incredible allies that stay on the battlefield and fight for you. It's
cool that there's Planeswalkers in this.
Opposing Planeswalker with your creatures. Also, your spells and abilities can deal damage to opposing plane. 2 Planeswalkers have joined the fight. The Pyromancer Chandra on your side, and the Animist Nissa.
So we have to kill Nissa this turn. So we can deal 2 with Chandra, 3 with Lightning Strike, and then attack for 2. So that's pretty simple. It's kind of nice that you can directly attack the Planeswalker and stuff like that, as opposed to doing like wacky attack your opponent redirect damage thing that you have to do in Paper Magic.
So powerful that many decks are centered around them. Enlist them to your cause.
Okay, so we've got enough to buy another pack. Let's see what we get. Dragon Fodder, it's a good card. Soulblade Jin is my rare, that's not fantastic. Although Call of the Full Moon, that was insane in that deck that dude had. So let's see, with what we have, I'm definitely going to add the Call of the Full Moon to my existing deck. How do I edit this? Oh, modify. Let's see. Didn't even see Sky Skirmisher once. I'm gonna get this out and then add a Call of the Full Moon. Maybe I should name it Slightly Less Shitty Deck. Alright, so let's try playing online against someone. So I can either do casual or ranked. Let's see how... Can I invite friends. I guess I can auto match or play Game Center friends. You know what? Might as well just play ranked. No games found. Cool. I mean, worst case we lose. Best case we get 20 coins. So nothing else. Maybe someone will have a really cool deck that we can look at. While this is looking, let's see what's going on TouchArcade. I guess no one's playing this yet. Still searching. Still searching. Oh, that's okay. Give me a second to check up on what's going on. Alright, let's try one more ranked game and then we'll just do a casual random game. Looks like comments are just a bunch of people complaining. What else is new? Alright, we'll just try a casual match. Auto match. Let's see what we get here. So far I would say comparing this to Hearthstone, which I you know, fully am aware that it's a very apples to oranges comparison, but compared to Hearthstone, the cards are cheaper in Hearthstone. Kind of the UI is just generally more friendly, I think. As far as being a mobile game is concerned, I mean, it's not that this is bad, it's just like, I don't know, like all the spell effects in Hearthstone are really cool, as opposed to just kind of like little particle effects in this. The multiplayer, you know, as you can see, like totally blows right now, but you know, admittedly the game just came out, so there's not that many people looking for a match. But I mean, I can't remember the last time I played a Hearthstone match where it wasn't like find someone really quick, and it's kind of the downside of these kind of games. Like honestly, what Wizards should do if they were smart is when you go in to play a multiplayer game, like if it can't find a player like this, it should just throw you in an AI match and just not even tell you that's happening. It's kind of how a lot of games that do real-time multiplayer do it, like because that experience is so crucial when you're like, oh, I want to play online. So you know, load up the game, try to go to multiplayer, and then you just sit here like this. Like Homeworld Battle 3D and stuff like that was really good with that. Whereas like if they can match you up with a person, cool. If not, you're basically playing someone's ghost. So I guess one way that they kind of do that is, well, I guess they're not really saving anything server side. You know what? While we're doing this, let's check out the game on my phone and see if any of my packs or anything have transferred over. Like presumably this uses some kind of cloud syncing, game center syncing, something. Okay, so my achievements are synced, my card collection. Okay, cool. So yeah, I mean, like you can kind of see, here's my, if you look on the camera side, here's my shitty deck on the iPhone version. So that's cool that they're syncing through Game Center or something like that. So that's a relief. But it sucks that it's not cross-platform. Like I feel like that would be the way better way to go, is you know, having some kind of unified login system and stuff like that. But I don't know. I guess I understand why they didn't want to have it being like a stringent online requirement game. So, I don't know, I guess we can give this a little bit more. If anyone watching this has the game, you could probably fire it up and search for a match and probably get matched with me. Maybe? I don't know. I feel like I want to give this at least a chance, because it would be cool to have an actual real multiplayer game. Still matching. Alright, so I don't know how much longer I want to give this. Maybe we'll play another like random AI game and then go back to searching for multiplayer stuff. So no games found on either ranked or multiplayer, which sucks, and I'm sure, I don't know if I can do two-headed giant AI mode. Oh cool, alright, let's try this then. Searching for other players again. I doubt if anyone's not even looking for a normal match, like I'm going to be almost impossible to believe they're doing two-headed giant. So let's, I guess we'll see what the difference is with medium. Like worst case we get totally smoked out. Kind of funny how the cards come in at like 1 frame a second. Alright, so we have a ton of land here, which, I mean, that's okay, I guess. So our play here would be Foundry Street Denizen turn 1, hope for another guy by turn 2, and then turn 3 play a Flaring Flamekin? Or throw this back and see what we get. I feel like we need a more strong plan than that. Like, definitely need a strong turn 1 and turn 2. So let's draw on your hand. That is way worse. Alright, well. Let's go down to 6. That is also not fantastic, but at least we have something we can do. Alright, well, that'll work. So we'll play the Boros Guild Gate first, and it won't really matter that it comes into play tapped, especially if they're playing a tap land as well. Oh, cool. Well, So you get a Foundry Street Denizen out. But unless I hit another land next turn, I think the safe thing is to just play this. Especially since he's playing a tap land too. Yeah, that's good. So, I guess we Ember Hauler and then Skirmisher next turn? Yeah, sure. Oh, this guy is playing white, blue, black, so that might be good for us because it might be really slow. Or it might be really bad because they have lots of like bounce spells and removal and wing stuff like that. Alright. Alright, so we're going to be able to, well, guess that's the better play. Buff this dude up. Also get that guy out and swing in for 3. So next turn I can Inferno Fist someone. Maybe if I get another planes I could do the Sky Hunter Skirmisher. That would be good too. Alright, what's this guy playing? Alright, a 3/3 with gain 3 life. That's kind of whatever. Bad news is he can block basically any of my guys without issue. No, hang on a second. So I could sacrifice that dude, do 2 damage, otherwise, let's see, who's going to be the juiciest here? Maybe I'll hang on to Inferno Fist until I get one of those dudes that gets buffed up. Let's skip our main phase. Attack with all, see what happens. Likely be sacrificing that guy to kill his dude. Oh shit. That was the opposite of what I wanted to happen. I guess I should have, well, whatever. Play mistake on my part. All right, Nimbus Wings. That would be killer with this guy. So, the problem is getting him to survive over the next turn. I guess we could just really buff one of these guys up. The dude does have double strike, so that's going to be really, really juicy. And kind of burn the flying ability on this, but that's okay too. Because if I can just keep pinging away for 8 each turn, that's going to be nuts. Why are you watching? I'm not watching. I'm playing. Alright, so this is a slam dunk so far. Like, we win this turn. Unless he has something crazy to get rid of this guy, which is at least possible. Does not. I guess we'll try searching for a multiplayer game again. Alright, well I unlocked hard mode. casual match. Any day now. Oh, hey, cool. We found a match. Let's see what kind of deck this dude has. See, this is a risky hand to keep because if I hit a plains on my starting hand. All right, cool. Let me keep that. That's not fantastic, but all right. So that dude quit. That's cool. I guess we'll try finding another match. Like I don't know if there's a benefit to continuing to play this. Like if I get coins anyway. It seems kind of stupid now. So I don't know. 1, 2, 3 flyer. That's not great. I wanted to play against another person, not just another AI dude. Let's see. I'm going to need to buff that guy up so I can kill his flyer. So I'm going to need to take 2 damage this turn. Provided he doesn't do anything. He's playing another one of those guys. Which is okay, I guess. That is not okay. That is actually really bad. Well, I guess not so much. I mean, worst case, he gets in for 4. Skip blocking. You have a plan next turn to deal with that. Let's see. This guy does have double strike, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So that will at least deal with him, but the problem then is the Goblin Narcissist is going to die and he's going to ping that dude. So I guess absolute best case scenario, we end the next turn with the board wiped, which isn't great, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. What the dog is doing. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Yeah, well, that's a strong play too. That is not great. This dude's seriously gonna kill me with a 2/3 flyer. It's just embarrassing. Alright. I guess let's get this guy out, because he's gonna at least need to do something to deal with that. He's pretty consistently pinging me, so I mean, I guess I might as well just attack with this dude. Worst case he blocks and we both ping for one. Alright. So he's going to get in for 3 next turn, provided he doesn't boost up any of his dudes again, which is always possible. Can't control a target creature until end of turn. Awesome. So he's going to take my dude, swing in for, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll have 2 life left. That's cool. Yeah, there's no way I can come back from this. So, yeah. I think the move here is just concede. Although I don't know if you get a gold for losing. I guess I could have let him beat me and maybe got something. So yeah, I don't know. I guess that's kind of Magic Duels right now. So story mode is, you know, kind of is what it is. I'm not called story mode. I already did that though. Okay, cool. So, so story mode, as usual in these kind of Magic games, kind of walks you through like each of the different planeswalkers and stuff like that. I'm not sure what you get for beating them, considering they kind of switch stuff over to this weird free-to-play model that they've got right now. I don't know if there's any real reward to doing that. There might be. But you know, those are just kind of cool, different like little ways to, you know, kind of learn how to play the game typically. Battle mode seems like it's going to be where the meat of the game is, like once it's kind of like launched and live and stuff like that, provided there's enough players playing it. I really think the lack of a cross-platform multiplayer setup and an online login system is going to kind of always make matches really slow and spotty like that. Because I feel like a big reason why Hearthstone works so well is because you can be playing a game of Hearthstone against someone, you know, it's on the PC, it's on a tablet of some kind, it's on, you know, an Android phone or iPhone or whatever. So the pool of players out there to play Hearthstone with is ridiculous compared to, you know, only playing Magic versus people on, you know, Game Center and stuff like that. So, you know, two-headed giant seems really cool, but again, if no one's searching for matches and stuff like that, there's not going to be really too much to do there. The deck building stuff is really cool, and I do like how it kind of guides you through stuff like that. Of course, you can always just you know, build your own deck yourself like you could before. And then the daily quest system is how you get, you know, I guess the bulk of your gold. So I don't know if the community is going to hit this 500,000 lands in multiplayer duels in the next, well, I guess they could. I mean, almost 7.5 days or so, well, a little bit more than 7 to hit it, but not a promising start so far. I don't know. I mean, presumably I'm playing this before, you know, I think that many people, because it went up for sale in the US App Store at like something ridiculous like 7 a.m. or something like that today, Central Time. So I'm sure it'll get released, you know, like, you know, officially released when Apple updates their featuring tomorrow, and I'm sure it'll get a big feature, and you know, when they inject like those players into the player pool, like then maybe you can play multiplayer in a reasonable way. But It is kind of cool how it links up with the iPhone version. As I showed you guys earlier, like it definitely is syncing my progress across devices. Unfortunately, your progress is just locked into the iOS version of the game, which seems like a really massive oversight for Wizards, because especially if moving forward they want people to buy into the economy of these games, you're going to want to know that you can take your cards with you. And it kind of sucks that, you know, if you start playing on iOS, you basically always have to play on iOS, which, I mean, me personally, like, I'm probably always going to play this game on my iPad, so it's not a big deal. But, you know, if you're the kind of person that, you know, plays Hearthstone on their phone while they're on the go, and then, you know, comes home and plays on the PC or whatever, I can see that being a significant issue for you. Personally, don't care too much, but, you know, it kind of is what it is. So, I don't know. I think so far I've hit everything there is to hit in the, you know, in this little, I guess, hour and a half long playthrough of the game. So again, if you missed how the in-game economy works, like you get coins slowly just by playing. The rate seems all right. I mean, I don't know. It would probably be better if I was able to play more multiplayer games and stuff like that. Once you have coins, you can buy coins for 150 packs. 150 coins a pop is one pack. In the pack, you only get 6 cards instead of the normal, I think, 15 in a normal Magic pack. And then, you know, you can buy more or less and stuff. Allegedly, you're not able to get duplicates. So there is a point where you can buy enough packs that you can have all of the cards. I don't know how much that's going to cost to do that, or how long you're going to have to play, but like they max out at $39.99 for 7,500 coins. So maybe as an experiment, I'll buy that and see if I can't get everything. But that's probably best for another stream. So that's Magic Duels. I'm going to go back to see what's going on with TouchArcade stuff, and we'll probably stream later today with some of the other more interesting games that get released. Definitely want to do a stream of Don't Starve, I guess is the game that's coming out, and see what other surprises we get throughout the day. So thanks for watching, guys, and hope you all like Mob Crush and stuff like that. It's a really cool platform. We're having a lot of fun with it. If you want to stream yourself, it's super easy. You just have to go to mobcrush.com. If you have a Mac right now, that's the best way to stream. You can download the Mac client. You basically, like Sue said, I just have my iPad here, like, plugged in with a lightning cable, and it just works. It's kind of magical compared to what we had to do on Twitch, which is really neat, because like I just have my iPad plugged into the computer, and you know, it's charging. You don't have to worry about anything crazy like that. So if you haven't downloaded the Mob Crush app yet, you should. I think it's just mobcrush.com/beta. Go to that on your iOS device, and it'll install the beta client, which you have to, you know, click through, you know, the enterprise installation stuff. It'll ask you like if you trust Mob Crush, and it'll pop up. So just hit OK with that, then you can follow TouchArcade, and then you get a push alert whenever we're streaming. But I also put it on Twitter and on the website and stuff like that. So it's not a big deal if you miss the client, and or if you don't have the client, because there's many different ways you can watch the stream and stuff. So keep your eyes peeled for streams later today. I don't know when Don't Starve is going to come out. Hopefully it's not too late. If it comes out like really late, like sometimes games come out midnight Pacific, we'll probably just wait until tomorrow to stream it. Otherwise, if it comes out at a reasonable time during the day, definitely keep an eye out. So thanks everyone for watching, and if you're not following us yet, follow us. That's about it. We're going to keep doing this for quite a while. So hope you enjoy it, and catch you guys later.